Have you been promised the world, told you can eat pizza, drink beers, and still melt away body fat? That's a trap a lot of guys fall into and end up spinning their wheels going absolutely nowhere. But it's not your fault. Social media is infested with influencers telling you what you want to hear, not what you need to hear. Eat pizza, drink beers, and still lose fat. Sign me the fuck up. It's not a complete lie, but it's very much a half truth. Ultimately, they're pulling the wool over your fucking eyes. Today, I'm gonna give you the full truth with my social life blueprint. This is the exact method that my clients use to be able to go on date nights, drink a few beers, have some pizza, and still lose fat at a rapid rate to sack off the baggy clothes that are currently hiding your body, so that you can finally wear clothes that you actually feel good in and stroll down places like the beach with utter confidence. Now, if this is the first time you're seeing my content, you might be thinking, who is this guy and why should I listen to him? First of all, if you missed video 1 of this series, I would definitely go and watch that one here. But I'm Connor, and over the last 4 years, I've helped over 200 clients lose 10, 15, even 20 kilos of body fat, whilst rebuilding their energy, confidence, and self-belief. The guys I work with aren't fitness freaks. They're regular, everyday guys, busy professionals, dads, guys who want to go out and have a beer at the weekend but be in shape, men who've lost their way but want to be able to look in the mirror and be proud of what looks back at them. They want to wear the clothes that they really like, not baggy pillowcases to cover up their body. They want to stop dragging themselves through the day-to-day and start attacking each and every day with high energy. And we do this all without dry, boring chicken and broccoli prison meals and endless amounts of cardio. Just like my client John here, who went through years of failure, frustration, and thinking he'd just have to accept that he was always going to hate his body, to losing 28 kilograms in 8 months and becoming the guy he'd always wanted to be: lean, strong, confident, and in control. So if that sounds good to you, keep watching. Before we get into tactics, I'm going to be honest with you, as I am with my clients. You aren't going to be going out every single weekend having 10 beers and a kebab and losing fat. That's not how this works. If you want change, you're going to have to create change. And when you're dieting, that's going to mean eating less of the foods that you love and planning ahead so that you can stay on track. But here's the key: that doesn't mean you can't enjoy yourself. Socializing is part of life. I want you to be able to go out, enjoy yourself, and get the results that you want. But you've got to be aware of the calorie cost of some foods. Otherwise, you'll keep spinning your wheels forever. To give you an idea, a typical main at a restaurant is going to be 1,000 calories plus, without drinks, just the singular course. 2 to 4 spirits and mixers, 500 to 600 calories. A pizza, 1,500 calories plus. A latte and a cinnamon swirl, 700 calories. I'm not saying this to scare you, I'm saying this to make you aware. Because once you're aware, you can make better choices and factor these things in. Here's the other thing: when you're eating out, you're never going to know the exact calorie count. Chefs don't give a shit about your goals. They care about one thing: the food tasting really good. What makes food taste really good? Oils, butter, calorie-dense sauces, cream, sugar, all the good shit. So what do? We either find out the roughly estimated calories from their menus, or we guesstimate the calories of the meal that we're gonna have. If the calories aren't on the menu of the place that you're going, we can look at a big chain variation of the place that you're going. So if you're having sushi, we could look at Yo Sushi or Wasabi. Burger, TGI Fridays. Pizza, Domino's or Pizza Express. Steak, TGI Fridays again. Coffee and a pastry, Starbucks or Costa. It's not going to be exact, but it'll be close enough. And always round up. Add 10 to 20% to account for their guesstimations. The goal here isn't to be perfect, it's to be consistently good. Now, when you're out, you can still make a few tactical swaps that will slash the calories without killing the meal. A couple examples: a steak with jacket potato or salad instead of chips, having your dressing on the side for salads, grilled chicken instead of deep fried. There's always a lower calorie option on the menu. Always. Most guys just look past that part, or they're not creative enough. But in every scenario, there is always an alternative that we can choose if we want to. Here's the real game changer: calorie cycling. Most people think calories reset at midnight. They don't. So we look at calories across a week instead of a day. That means we can take calories from one day and put them on another. Let's say you want an extra 1,000 calories for Saturday. You're going for a meal out, or you want to have a couple of drinks with your mates watching the football. What you can do is you can remove 200 calories from Monday through to Friday and then have an additional 1,000 calories on the Saturday, and then on your Sunday, you just have your regular baseline calories. Across the week, your calories are still exactly the same. You're still 100% on track, and you've enjoyed your Saturday. Now here's where this gets even more powerful. Pre-planning and making decisions in advance. Your limits are set by the decisions that you make before the event. This could mean deciding how many courses you're gonna have, what meal you're gonna have, allocating if it will be a light, moderate, or heavy day. Think of it like this. Light is you don't drink, you have one course, and you probably drive. Light is you don't drink, you drive, and you just have the one course, picking lower calorie options. Moderate, you have a main course and maybe a couple drinks. Heavy, it's a big night. You allow yourself to just have the night and then you get back on the horse tomorrow. By categorizing your occasions like this, you can plan your calorie buffer accordingly, and you set a psychological allowance, because most guys don't think ahead. They get to the event, they smell the nice food, they hear the clink of the pint glasses, they look at what everybody else is ordering, and then they go, fuck it. And they shit the bed because they didn't have a plan going into it. When you pre-plan, you're in control. So that's the social life blueprint. It's not about restriction, it's not about prison style diets, and it's definitely not about completely giving up your whole life just to lose a few kilos. It's about being smarter and planning ahead so that you can enjoy your life and get results. Because if your plan doesn't have an element of flexibility that allows you to eat outside of it, have the odd pint, go on a date night, it's not a plan that you'll stick to long term. If you found this useful, make sure to like and subscribe. In the next video, I'm going to be taking you through the rapid progression formula so that you can make progress every week in the gym without giving it a second thought, so that you stop spinning your wheels looking no different year after year. I'll see you in the next one.